Hello, my name's Karin Borland and Steve has asked me to make a video for his fantastic advent calendar. I'm an artist and an art teacher, an art tutor. I'm teaching all ages and I live in Perthshire with my lovely studio in my garden. This isn't it though, this is my dining room. And today I'm going to show you an activity that you can do with your children, and it only requires some sheets of A4 paper and some scissors. And it doesn't even need to be pristine new A4 paper. You can even use some stuff that's headed for the recycling bin, and I'll talk a bit more about that later. So what I'm going to show you is a way to make snowflakes with 6 points. It always used to annoy me when we made snowflakes at school that they weren't accurate and they didn't have the 6 points. So I have scoured the internet and have found a way of folding paper so that you can make snowflakes with 6 points. So there's one, there's another one, and then when I got a little bit braver and started doing thinner cuts, there's another one, so that you can get them quite delicate. Here's one that's really quite chunky, but it doesn't matter, still looks effective. So let's get started. Right. So we start with a rectangle of A4 paper. We fold it on the corner there so that those edges match up in the good old-fashioned way of making squares out of rectangles. Keep all these wee bits for shopping lists and Christmas card lists. Then go the other way, like so. Then you want to make sure that this little crease here, sorry, I'm standing up so I can just check on the iPad, and I'll keep it on the table so that it's focused. Right, so you want to make a little crease there because we're going to fold about that fold. So we're going to go one up like that, and we could take this one across if you like and do it that way, or you could go, I usually take it round the back. Now before you crease it, just make sure that that edge is folding up, that edge is up against that fold, and this fold is up against that edge, and then crease it. And it doesn't have to be precise. And then what we want to do is fold it again. And then we have this main fold here is the main spine of each arm of the snowflake. So I like to cut a wee notch out of the bottom, just so that you don't have a big area of uncut paper in the centre of the snowflake. So we're not going to cut anything that goes right across that from one side to another, because then we'll lose half the paper. We want to be attached at all times up here. But you can, say, cut a big chunk out of it like that. That's fine, you can do that. You can cut in as many times as you like from this side. And what you'll find is that if you do it quite a lot, quite a few, you'll get braver, and you'll get to know how narrow you can make bits, make these bits, because remember that's going to open out, and so it'll be twice that width. Right, so let's cut another bit out of here. Now we want to keep this fold intact here, but we can cut that one off there, just like I did. Oh no, I didn't. That one's still attached. Those are still folded. So let's cut this, and then it'll give us some bits that are not joined onto each other. You'll see in a minute. It's hard to explain. Right, now let me mention something here. Right, it's really tempting to go up into these parts here, and you can do, but you'll get a slightly triangular shaped snowflake like this one here, slightly triangular, if you use these bits. So let's go here, and let's just add a little bit there, and let's cut it like that. Okay, so I've got kind of a zigzag with bits coming off it. You can leave this all the way up, like this one has a spine that goes all the way up, more or less. This one will be a slightly different shape. The fun is that you never really know quite what you're going to get. There are patterns for these on the internet where they show you the shapes to cut out, but I think it's much better fun just to experiment and see what you come up with. Now see those ones where we cut through that lesser importance fold, the less important fold, then they're not joined. If we'd left them joined there, then they would have been attached to one another. There we go. And that looks rather like a snowflake. You can sometimes refold it and cut more if there's any bits that are particularly thick. You could cut more bits out of this, but the easiest thing to do is just get another piece of paper and go on to the next one. You could also cut these bits out, and then you would have those kind of floating bits as well, which is quite good. I'm going to do that. That's more snowflake-like. So you can edit it once you've unfolded it, or you can refold it and cut bits out. This is cheating, but artistic license. There we go, a sheet of A4 paper. Now, when you put these up on the window, I would suggest using spray mount. It would look really good if you did different sizes, because if you use A4, they're all going to come out the same size. And they're all going to be white. So one of the things that I did was I cut up some of these security envelopes, and I made some rather interesting snowflakes with print on them. Can you see that if I hold that up? And there's one that's blue. They've all got turned over, so I can't find them now. Oh, there's another one. There we go. There's another one. So you can imagine if you had different sizes and different colours and different papers that all arranged together on a window would look really cool. Really good. All right, I hope you enjoy making 6 pointed stars. Well, I hope you have fun making some snowflakes with paper. Don't forget to try different sizes and different kinds of papers to make a selection, because a variety always looks really good when it's displayed together. It would be absolutely fantastic if you could like my Facebook page or follow me on Instagram. You can find me as Karin Borland Art. And what I'm going to do for Steve's subscribers is I'm going to offer a giveaway. So for everyone who likes, comments on posts, I will put your names in a hat and draw out one, and then I will send you something that I've made myself, some beautiful handmade item that you can keep for yourself or give as a Christmas present, and I can have a chat with you about that if you are the lucky winner. And if for every time you post a comment, I will put your name in a hat. So the more times you comment, the more times the more chances you'll have of winning something. And it really helps me, because it helps my post get seen by more people if folks have commented. So that'd be really helpful. Thank you. If you could put, let's see, what will we say, SK at the end of any comment in brackets, then I'll know that that's a Steve Kelly friend, and then I'll know to pick out those names and put them in a hat, and hopefully you'll be the winner. So I hope you enjoy making the snowflakes. Have a lovely Christmas, and I might be in touch with you. Okay, all the best. Merry Christmas. Bye bye.